Excuse me if I look a little bit like bit messy. It's been really difficult to take care of myself in this situation. When I came up here in 2009, it was under the impression that my mom had figured it out, and then I came up here and I knew right from the start, like, this Carrie person is not the sister-in-law that I ever expected. I know from being in high school that Erica is supposed to be my sister-in-law, and I know this because when I first met and got introduced to this family, um I my mom's a teacher, something like Suzanne Clarkson, Kelly Clarkson's mom. um I have some food right now, so pepperoni pizza with salami kind of underneath. You can kind of see the salami. So needless to say, I met this random guy in high school. I was a different person then. Just a little bit more like, I have the song I Miss Moving On. I didn't really understand that. I just kind of thought it was like for girls like committed to being in a relationship. It probably wasn't ever going to work out. Um, I've just never been that kind of girl, and I'm still not ever going to be that girl. I'm not going to go against my family's wishes. And I have been told by my dad and others, very strictly, to save your virginity. I'm not going to go against that. Um, I have saved my virginity for you, Don Jr. Trump. Um, Personally, yes, I have been dealing with some pains in my body. I do not want sympathy for it. If you have any ill will against me and you're trying to watch this, is there somebody in my house who wants to like just be disrespectful? Um, please go report yourself to the cops because you have tried to come against me and you have tried to kill me. Um, yes, I am Princess Diaries. Um, have watched and tried to connect with Clarice Fluid. I've had a bad appetite. I haven't wanted to eat. Um, I have made a video. I might link it down below. Um, it's just where I'm kind of talking to the camera, and I know that um, I just know that I've been trying to put myself back together. And as we all know, you should never just rely on yourself like that. Um, I've been raised by my dad. I don't really care what you say. You know who you are, and you do not need to harass me. You need to go report yourself to the cops. Um, Lala Police Department, probably the best option. Academy Police Department is probably good too. Um, so with that being said, like, I'm gonna move on with that. From that. um, yes, this Carrie woman is Angelina. I do believe I'm kind of like over repenting for it. It just seems like you have mental issues. Um, I don't just believe in my head. Um, First off, my mom's friends. You all know who you are. Um, I'm not being ungrateful, but her friends know that you know it's not gonna work. Me trying to live my life, getting job after job. I have a husband to commit to. And yes, Kamala Davis. Um, do I like Miss Ivanka Trump? And there's no shame in that. Um, I know that I will see my husband. Um, Dale, Satcham, and Sam, and Brian. Um, and all you guys. I came to church because I come from an abusive family. My mom thinks it's stupid for me to get married to Donald Trump after I've saved my virginity my whole life. And for this person, I've been dealing with, it's probably spirit, but it's probably more like the devil, um, harassing me and nagging me. I don't know why. I am trying to, um, keep myself away from a lot of sin. Um, I feel very uncomfortable, and I have tried to talk to all the cops, and you guys just shove it off and act like it isn't anything because you want to be buddy buddy with somebody who has the same ability to kill that you do. I should probably go talk to, and I've been telling myself this for a while, go talk to the fire marshal and the firemen because um, the Stephen Barone does not need to be lighting cigarettes in this house, and he knows that it's him that's at fault. Um, Carrie, brought this in on to my family my mom is uncomfortable by it. She just feels like she was, not raised to do that. And like, if you feel uncomfortable by something, it is okay to feel that emotion. And it is okay to say, you know what, I really don't like that. And I feel like, you guys are rude to me. Carrie will never be my sister-in-law. She is very disrespectful. And honestly, I feel like kind of Holy Spirit's idea of me making this video is, just for Erica and her whole family to turn the trajectory, because last year, February 13th, I tried to go talk to this kid. Like I said, I met him in his basketball class. I was a different person then. Just kind of like fragile and like innocent. I don't know, the song Miss Moving On always comes onto my mind. Um but um I don't think it's that much for me to ask for help with you guys. I tried to go over there and basically talk to him, because it seems like he is not doing what he needs to be doing as far as what God has told me. I just this is just ridiculous. My mom, this house that we're in here, um my mom's renting this house. um it's just insidious. I don't blame myself for feeling scared to start a family in any other way or manner. I hope I can reach out to one of the leaders at my church, Foothills, and just tell them I'm very scared. I don't feel comfortable at the house that I'm at. My family actually at that house is giving me death threats. They just are being disrespectful. Um, I'm just kind of tired of like just randomly like watching little videos and um I mean, I'm not tired of watching Daystar and Jesus Community. I know I'll go to heaven. Um, I don't know what to do. I feel like crying sometimes, and that's really interesting for me because I've never really been like much of a crier. It's just kind of like, oh, that's what you do. Like, let's cry. Okay, this is how we do it. Like, so if there's somebody out there that can help me out with this, that'd be great. But I feel like um the organizer family, you guys have been kind of disrespectful to me. I sat right here on my bed, somewhere over here, facing more so north, and I was just sitting there and just asking God, like, what can I do? Like, God, I'm not a witch, and I don't know why that's like bothering me right now. And the Virgin Mary, it's who I am. And like, I look at baby pictures and stuff. I'm like, I had it pretty good, and um, I'm almost not even feeling comfortable. I keep hearing like cracks in my bedroom, and I'm like, what is that? Like, when I first got here, I was so angry. It's like, why can't I have the sister-in-law? The sister-in-law, the sister-in-law. Oh, literally looks like my Nana Judy. My Auntie Frances has a better picture, but that's my Nana Judy. I've already shared that photo a couple of times on this channel. Why can't I just have you as a sister-in-law? Like, why can't you just like do that? Why does everything have to be sinful and everything like that? Like, I do not appreciate my mom. She has hurt me and bothered me. I feel like I am doing something like Kelly Clarkson, and I'm sorry for somehow forcing the word divorce and that whole act against you. And I've already talked about that on this channel. But yeah, I'm just hurt. If you Trumps possibly could see this too, that would be great. I'll try to upload this real quick after I get off of here. But it's like, why, Erica? Why couldn't you just like be my sister-in-law? Like, what in God's name? It's so broken. Like, I have like six and a half ish pieces. This is like the half piece of pizza, and I don't want to. I don't want to eat pizza anymore. Yeah, I'd rather eat pizza with my husband. I still to this day have saved my virginity, and regardless of the sexual sin that I've had to kind of walk through in this manner, it's all gone, and I'm not going back to that. But why? God, I want to go home. The cat cry, like it's like a cry whine, like a cry meow. And my mom like gets like so mad at him all the time. Like, I just can't deal with this anymore. I just know that I came up to Camby, Oregon, and we all came up to Camby, Oregon because he needed to marry Erica because she's, my Nana Judy. Like, that's my Nana Judy. She went home to be with Jesus in 2009, and I definitely know that because she was a believer. And I hope I, I hope that one of my spiritual family members like see this video or just hear from God, because I just heard that in my mind that they can hear from God. I hope that one of my spiritual family members who are brave enough to step out and come over here, can come over here and get me out of here, because I don't feel comfortable. I feel very uncomfortable. I know Cindy Jacobs actually came to Portland. I know she actually came to Portland's, I think it was like a year ago, like last year. It was like way before, I might have to go back online and check or something, but I saw it on Instagram. She posted a picture that she was in Portland. And I felt like I should have like hiked some clothes on and like went up there and tried to talk to her, or I'd like DM her and be like, hey, I'm gonna get dressed. And I think I tried to DM her and she maybe didn't. But I have seen your work on Sid Roth, and you kind of seem like Mike's mom and his wife. I don't feel comfortable in this house. I'm not like 5 years old anymore. My cat's on the other side of the door. Pause this video. I recently found out about Madison Pruitt. Wow, it's good that she's here for virginity and stuff. I found some clips, and she was talking about she was talking about, I've fought and I'm here, but no, I'm not okay with a guy to be kissing other women. Like, I feel like I understand her in her fight to like kind of save her virginity, but at the same time, like, I'm not as like much Melania as her, because the pictures I've looked back on. I'm gonna stop moving around. I still feel like Toni Braxton I still feel like Toni Braxton I'm still very mad and upset at my family for being disrespectful to me and my needs. I know that that's why Don and his whole family need to step in, because the cat just keeps trying to get my pizza stuff. I also feel like I'm making this video because there's been a lot of misunderstanding as to why I would even need to marry Don Jr. And I just really feel like that's a dumb question for people, because my mom has never owned a house up here in Oregon. This is honestly her umpteenth like house. She hasn't settled down in a house up here at all. The 561 house where this channel kind of started. Um, in the 561 house where this channel kind of started, I definitely felt like my mom should have settled down on that house, but she didn't, and that even confused me. And apparently God like wanted me to go to the Charbonneau house because of Grandma Clarice and that whole Sleeping Beauty type of a story of having to move away and stuff. Yeah, for a long time in that house from 2016, even 2017, I think, late 2018, my mom kind of kept carrying Stephen away. But the saddest thing was that what might be my niece and nephew, but really what would be what what would be my Milani and Grace and Matthews. Jesus, I don't know. I can become so like slay. Um, I'm still a virgin. Never had sex with anyone, and I'm not going to just have sex with anyone. But I am supposed to marry Don Jr. and I was supposed to go on an African mission trip in 2018. Mama Mercy, if you're watching this, I would please, if there's any way that you could please help me get an African mission trip and get that done with, that'd be great. I have a feeling the door still isn't closed for that, but I just can't do this anymore. Like, being here and being with my mother is beating me up. And that's why I respect my husband, Don Jr. And no, none of you other girls are woman enough like me to have to go through all of this. And yes, I am Wonder Woman 1984, and it's so funny because I think that that one girl in the video might be a certain bus driver that Tammy knows. Tammy rides the Malala, Oregon city bus like every Wednesday and Friday. I'm like, why are you doing it Wednesday and Friday? Shouldn't it be all the time? Shouldn't it be all the time? But I think she would just say, I just got this job because I just needed to get out of the house. She said she has a policeman as a son. I'm like, well, if there's any way that you could help me, it'd be great, because I keep feeling like the longer I stay here, there's more of a possibility that I could be killed in this house. I just don't understand, because this person, my mom's son, he has been very disrespectful to me, and he's still being disrespectful. He's like smoking cigarettes in this house all the time. It stinks up the place. It smells disgusting. It smells like, it almost smells like rat all the time. And I hate to say that because we did have a problem. So I'm wondering if there's just a bad smell. And then, like, I have had an inkling that I need to go try to see Mama Mercy. I don't know if I should do it on Monday or Tuesday. I wonder if the place is only open on Tuesdays. I'll have to check. But I do. I need your guys' help, and that's why I went to the church. You guys even played the video and talking about basically a Kelly Clarkson like story. And I know what you Grace Chapel do, and you know that could be great and stuff. I don't know if you guys are still open every business every time, but I didn't get thrown out of the church just for nothing. Like, I was trying to put the glory of God, and then everybody got like all upset and everything. It's really funny. I'm looking across the room and I have a Pauladine I've been feeling like I'm going to throw up like all day. I don't know why. I feel like I can't keep anything down. I'm one of my mom's old friends. Her name is Eva, something like that. And she even said that, and I was like, me too. I really want this marriage to work, so if there's any way that the Trumps can see this and talk to me in the comments, and I usually say that I'm gonna put my contact information down below. I'll do my best to do that in my own personal like phone number. I don't know why I'm crying. I really don't. And the funny thing is I'm not really a crying type of person. Like, it's the grown in me, like my dad's side of the family, and my dad used to say that, and my mom would get like all mad, but it is true to an extent because like the best way to move on with life is to not cry, like be strong and try to get through it. But I feel like there's something to be said about being honest with God. And my mom, like, I think she just shut her door or something. Just been acting super childish, and actually her boss has been kind of questioning her moves and stuff, and I don't blame her boss. I actually recently tried to talk to her, and Heidi, the front desk lady, just kind of said, oh, well, she's not taking any phone calls right now. I'm like, well, my mom is kind of a problem, and I see why you're questioning it. Just how long can a person be a teacher? They need to retire because we came up here when I was about 5 years old, and I'm 27 now. I don't feel 27. I don't even feel like I look 27, but you know, Dawn, I hope that you see this and you please try to reach out to me because I know who you are, and you're definitely for and divergent. And there's also links to Erica's dad, who I've seen more times in public than I like to admit. It's just, I feel like maybe I'm just talking to myself in this manner. Like, if you feel like you don't trust the cops, like maybe question that, because last night I kind of called in, and I told the lady on the other end, I'm like, there's an estranged man. He keeps harassing me. He needs to just be taken out by the cops and handcuffed and taken out of here and never allowed back. Like, it's just, he just is just looking wrong, and he's looking disrespectful. And I apologize to anyone who's gotten like bothered by this situation or whatever. And it's like, I feel like I'm starting to be a lot like her sisters. Like, what are you planning on doing? Like, you do realize, like, if Steven sticks around, he's probably gonna end up trying to kill you. Like, he's actually forcing her to keep renting houses and not save her money and not be able to save her money. Like, she just bought me Domino's, and I'm like, wait, like, no, you need to save your money. You need to buy a house. Like, you need God to provide for you. And I just feel like I keep hearing her sister, Jolene Anderson, is in the clip. It's one of the first clips that I have in Earth at I think it's called Earth at the Mascara, and it just talks just my mom's friend Jolene, and she's talking about she wouldn't let us in her life even if we pretended. Like, I'll do my best to leave that dummy low. If not, I do believe the playlist is open and the clip is out there. But it's Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and I think it's the second movie. And I reached out to Jolene for that. I don't know if she really didn't pay attention to it. I'd like to believe that that's her, but it probably is, because my mom had this red car from my Nana Judy, and that looks like Jolene trying to fix it and stuff. So if that's not her, maybe Jolene is herself with Selena. I don't know. I just hope that you, her sisters, please rise up and take care of this, because my mom has been fighting me every step of the way. She's been so disrespectful to me. She's really been high strung, acting like Louise from ANTM. Um, I might leave that video down below. You can go out and watch it. And I think it's like cycle 18, was